is human consciousness one? How is it that one person is happy and the other is unhappy? Also you say, thought is me. Please show me how. In human consciousness, if human consciousness is one, how is it that one person is happy and the other unhappy? And also you say, thought is me. Please show me how. Are you happy? And why is another unhappy? You are born rich, your grandfathers and grandparents have left you a factory or a business, and you are quite happy with it. And another is born in a little village, uneducated, toiling day after day on a piece of earth which is the size of this room or half the size of this hall, working on it, living on a pittance, and he's unhappy. He doesn't know about happiness or unhappiness. He's working. Does happiness depend on circumstances, on work, on what you are doing, or on your satisfaction in doing something? What do you call happiness? And what do you call unhappiness? Happiness can be said that when you are satisfied, I am satisfied in doing something and I feel very happy about it. And I am not satisfied in doing something and I am very unhappy about it. Is satisfaction synonymous with happiness? And am I seeking continuously satisfaction? Which means I'm seeking all the time gratification and I will be happy. So, or is happiness something that comes and goes, that's a byproduct, it's not very important? And also the questioner asks, thought is me. Show me how. What do you mean, show you how? On a screen in a television? Or make a diagram? Or show you verbally, which is you accept intellectually if the speaker explains, thought is me. Would you understand it? The speaker will explain. That is, he will describe, he will explain step by step. And will you see the truth of it? Or say, no, that's not the self. Self is something far superior. It's divine, it's Atman, it's something else. So how will you receive an explanation? knowing the explanation, the description, the word is not the thing, right? The window, the word window is not the actual window, right? I can paint a mountain, but the painting is not the actual mountain, right? So we can go into this together. I can't show it to you. I can't put it on a screen, television, and show it to you, there it is. But if we can together investigate, if you are willing, if you are bored with it, all right, be bored with it. So let us together find out, what are you? If you are really frank, serious, when that question is put to you, what are you? Aren't you your name? Aren't you your face, your eyes, your nose, your hair, and so on, physically? Aren't you the anger? Aren't you the greed? Or the greed is separate from you? Aren't you, when there is anxiety, aren't you that anxiety? When you are suffering, when one loses one's wife, husband, children, or grandmother, you know all that. Are you not suffering? And is that suffering something separate from you? Aren't you all that? Or do you think that you are separate from all that? Right, sir? Are you separate from all that? Are you separate from your anger, jealousy, from your bank account? Huh? You are your bank account, aren't you? Or if I take away your bank account, that's not me. Would you say that? You can take my bank account because it's not me. How you would howl if I took away your bank account. So you are your bank account. You are your furniture, you are your house, your insurance, your mortgage, your money. But if you say, I am not all that, there is something in me that is watching all this, is that a fact? Or you have invented it? Many people say there is super consciousness above all this consciousness. That is that not invented by thought? Right? Is not your bank account, not the coin, not the note, all that is not the result of thought? Is not your recognition of your wife, your husband, isn't that thought? So aren't you all the memory of the past, all the tradition of the past? As a Hindu, as this says, you know, Brahman, non-Brahman, all that business, aren't you all that? Of course you are. So, you are the knowledge which is the past. You are nothing but memories. Would you accept that? Of course not. Aren't you? If all your memories were taken away, what are you? You would be a vegetable. So your memories, which is always the past, is what you are. Your tradition, as a Hindu, as a Parsi, as a Muslim, and so on, that's the result of years of propaganda, years of tradition, which is the activity of thought. So you are thought. If you don't think at all, what are you? So you are the whole content of the past. That past is modifying itself in the present and continues as the future. So you are the past, the present, and the future. In you, all time is contained. Oh, you don't understand, doesn't it? And the self, the me, my name, my quality, my achievement, my ambition, my pain, my sorrow, is all the past. And so the self is the essence of the past, which is memory, knowledge. And therefore the self is very, very, very limited. And that's why the self is causing so much mischief in the world. Each self is out for itself. You are out for your own self, aren't you? If you are honest, see this clearly, aren't you out for yourself? Your ambition, your achievement, your fulfillment, your satisfaction. So, thought is you. Thought is limited, because all knowledge is limited. Therefore, your self is the most limited thing. And therefore you are causing enormous sorrow, enormous conflict. Because the self is separated, divisive. So, sirs, as the speaker has explained, the explanation is not the fact. The fact is for you to see this for yourself. If you see this for yourself and say, I like the way I'm going on, perfectly all right. But you know for yourself that you are creating havoc in the world. And you prefer to live that way? Good luck to you. But there might be some who say that's not the way to live. One must live with a global brain, without any division, without any nationality, without any self. Don't make that into some kind of heightened illumination, only few can reach it. Anybody who sets his brain and heart to understand the nature of the self and be free of that self, anybody can do it if they put their mind.